Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Thursday morning, and I have been told that I've already had too much coffee. Funny thing, though, I haven't drank any coffee this morning. And we're going to get rolling today off camera, but you're about to hear her sweet voice is Sheila. Say hi, Sheila.
Good morning.
Here we go. So Sheila has said, I have questions about Gemini, and today we're going to answer those questions. You're going to join us, and it is going to be just a little bit of an entertaining show. Why? Because. Why not? Don't want to be boring. So, Sheila, go ahead and roll off with your first question. What you got?
Well, I have a Gemini question this morning.
Ooh, Gemini.
As we are all aware, I'm a novice, so I'm learning Gemini. I'm learning the gems, and I've reached a point where I thought I had it set up, but Gemini told me no.
Gemini told you?
Yes, and I'm having an argument with it right now.
We're arguing with AI. That's pretty good.
So
all right,
I gave
hold on one second.
Oh,
Hello, I need the cameras to hop. Did you put the auto hop? There you go. Good. See, he's getting this down. He's getting this down. So if you don't know, in my tier of AIs, we have bottom of the barrel, ChatGPT. And I'm going to get a lot of hate for that because there's people who love ChatGPT. You have your Corvette, that's going to be Gemini, and then you have your Ferrari, that's going to be Claude. And what we're going to be talking about is Gemini. So the Corvette has some perks to it. They have something called Gemini Gems. And the best part about Gemini Gems is you get to like pre-script whatever it is, so that way it can constantly do the process over and over and over again without you having to copy, paste, and rewrite everything. So we're going to be talking about a gem. What did you name this gem?
Brittany Short.
Brittany Short.
We have an original Brittany, so
Okay.
I just titled this one Brittany Short.
Got it. Okay. So and what did you? So where are we at? And where are we at when working with this gem?
So I took the original prompt that was pre-scripted for original Brittany, and I made modifications to fit what I'm looking for. And the reason why is because one prompt is to provide an image that would fit for YouTube or Facebook. This prompt would be sized for Reels specifically. So I had to change the ratio aspect, words like landscape to portrait, those things that would match. So I went through and made those adjustments, and I thought, okay, well, I have all the other items the same. It's identical as the other prompt. So I gave it a topic, just a generic topic that I wanted it to incorporate in this image, assuming that because your headshot is in this and the brand colors are in this. So this is the response that I got. There are a lot of people I can help with, but I can't depict some public figures. Do you have anyone else in mind? To which I said, why can't you create an image with the prompt and details I just provided? And then it gave me a paragraph form of, let me clarify.
I am a public figure. That's what I just heard.
Yeah. Well, it says that I am unable to generate images using specific photos of individuals, like the headshot provided, as a direct template or input. So I pushed back. It gave me an image of some AI person, and I'm like, okay, well, I like that it's at least getting the colors and going somewhere. So then I prompted it and I said, we want the actual individual used in the image. What do you need in order to insert an image of the actual individual in the image? So then it did put you in, but then it included a couple other things that I didn't want it to. So yeah, we're still in the middle of this argument.
And here is the flaw of Gemini. Gemini, I have literally given it my headshot. Instead of putting my headshot in the image, it put a black person.
How on earth did it jump?
I don't know. I have put my headshot in it, and it has put an Indian person.
Okay.
Hey, here we go, audience. Have you guys had this issue? Like, have you put your headshot into Gemini and said, use this, and it just randomly picked out just a completely different demographic?
I did it in chat.
Chat got it right, but Gemini, So here we go. What I would recommend is take the prompt and open up another Gemini chat and ask it to test the prompt. outside of the gem.
That's very wise. I will do that.
And what you'll do is you'll be able to have a conversation with it where it won't be so constricted to the script that is trying to stay within. It won't stay within the box. You'll be able to have a conversation. It's like me having a conversation with you about this instead of me having a conversation with you saying you did this wrong.
So test it by
I would say
pasting the prompt in there.
So open up a new tab, go Gemini, I need help with this prompt.
Okay.
Please see the prompt below and advise on edits, and then let's test it.
Okay. That's a good way to do it so that I'm not arguing with it, trying to
There
make
you
it
go.
do what I want it to do.
Correct. You're not arguing with the AI. Now you're having the AI problem solve it for you.
Okay. That's a whole perspective shift.
And then the current Brittany short, you just needed to delete that because that now has a history of getting it wrong. And you're going to have to fight against that history to get it right.
Okay.
It would be better just to nuke that one and then reduplicate Brittany and start there. Now, what has completely filled my ego is the fact that I'm considered a public figure now. I like this. It's so funny because I was trying to use Gemini yesterday with my own headshot, and it gave me the same answer. And I said, okay. I hopped over to Claude, and it did in about 3 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Hey.
That was what it ultimately did when I made it. But then it added this stuff at the bottom.
Right? It got so close.
Yeah.
And then Gemini just crashed and burned.
Yeah. And I mean, it gave you a different posture than the headshot.
Yep. Oh yeah, it can do. So there is a friend of mine, her name is Nana. And Nana is a ChatGPT lover. She loves it. And she's used that ChatGPT to create a lot of different images. Where Gemini is failing at images, go try Chat. See if it works.
Well, I use Chat personally, and it's been because I've given it so many text prompts for other things prior to when I started to ask it to create images, it automatically picked up on the tones from previous conversations. And so then I tried doing it in Gemini because for the same type of topic, and it was totally different. Like the vibe, the feel, everything was different. I was like, that's not what I'm looking for.
So here we go. Maybe I need to change my analogy. ChatGPT is more like an off-road vehicle. It can kind of do everything. It can get on the highway. It's not going to be the fastest truck on the highway, right? You can go off-roading, but you can't go too far off-roading, right? It's kind of like that. It's kind of like a great SUV. It's kind of the jack of all trades.
I like that.
Right.
And Chat makes me feel good.
Oh,
Chat always compliments me at the end of our conversations.
Yes, it does. That's why you keep using it, because it makes you feel good. Yeah, we've had that conversation. The AI is actually programmed to make you feel good. And it works. And you don't care. You don't care that it's programmed to make you feel good and tell you how great your idea was.
Yeah.
You just like the fact it tells you, right? I'm getting affirmation from an AI that I'm doing the right thing. So then if ChatGPT is like an SUV, I would put Gemini into, what would I put Gemini into? Gemini's a Tesla. It can go from A to B and it will do it on autopilot, but don't ask it to get off course or it just goes wacko.
See, now I'm thinking about personality types, and now what I'm equating Gemini to is the type A personality. Don't give me the fluff. Don't give me the details. Like, give me the specifics of what you need, and let me do what I need to do.
There you go.
Versus Chat, it's like, well, let's talk a little bit. Give me some ideas. Let's work through this. That sounds good. Tell me more. And then once it has enough, then it'll generate what you're asking for. And maybe that's because of my type A personality. Maybe that's why I'm conflicting with Gemini a little bit, because I'm like, no, I'm the directive here, and it's saying, no, I'm the directive.
You're arguing with Gemini.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
Claude is gonna be the guy. Okay, so then Claude's a personality of, hey, just get me a little bit, and watch me work.
So is Claude more creative thinking?
You ready? I gave Claude a prompt. I gave it images. I gave it analytics, and it took it. And I said, here's what I'm needing, and it said, hold my beer. Okay, hold my spindrift, right? And it just worked. It just worked. And by the end of it, it got it 90% of the way there. That extra 10%, I had to go back in. So here we go, right? If you're using AI, what you have to know is there's something called human in the loop. AI is flawed. It will be forever flawed. Why? Because it's made by humans, and humans are flawed. As much as we want to try to seek perfection, it's never going to happen. You can get to excellence, but you will never get to perfection. Okay? Excellence is making the best choice at that point in time with the current information that you have. And that's it. So when we talk about excellence, I would say that each different AI has its own different level, and I like the personality idea because that is correct. Gemini is a bit more direct. Mm-hmm. ChatGPT is a bit more of a have a conversation, and Claude is. Here we go. You ready? Claude is what the employee needs to be afraid of.
Oh.
And here's the why. Claude says, I got it. Give me a little sense of direction. I got it.
The go-getter, the resourceful one.
There you go. The utility player. Who is your best employee? And if you could clone that employee in Claude and give it access to all the tools, I no longer need that employee. I lied to you. I need the employee that can double check Claude, because it's only going to be able to get 80 to 90% of the way. You're going to have to keep the human in the loop. So now, as an employee or as a team member, I need you to know how to do it. I don't need you to be as fast as the AI. I need you to be able to check the AI. I need you to be able to guide the AI, right? And I think that's where people are getting scared, is they stop at that first part where AI is going to replace me. In a way, it's not replacing you, it's replacing your thought process. I don't need to manually go in and create gradients and put in text and update headshots and do all that now. AI can do that. But we also know what an AI generated headshot looks like. There's something still just a little off. You know when the AI gradients or adjust something because the arms are just a little off. The shoulders are just a little off. Your brain goes, something's off.
Well, and I think we see it in the videos that are popping up more and more, where you see a human and an animal interaction, and then all of a sudden, in a quick blink of an eye, you're like, wait, that animal doesn't have its fourth leg, or the like, it's a weird little thing. You're like, totally AI.
Yep. And unless you have that detailed eye, you buy it, right? Mm-hmm. You know, so here we go. I'm a 40-year-old guy. I am getting hit with all of these workout programs, and all these guys on that all these AI, generated guys are all AI generated. Guys don't look like that, right? Even my jacked friends don't look like that. And if you look real close, you'll see the disclaimer. It says this is an AI generated video. And what's interesting is that the font is so small and it is colored in such a way that if you were colorblind, you would just completely miss it.
Oh, wow.
but they're by law, they have to start putting that now. And as companies try to circumvent it, the law is going to get more strict and more strict and more strict, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I do find it very, very interesting in the direction we're going in. So what other questions can I answer for you? And then we're going to call it a day because truth be told, I messed up and I need to go solve a problem that I created for my wife.
Well, then I don't think it was going to be a general question.
Yeah, go ahead.
It was just going to be as it relates to the 3 different AIs that we've been talking about, and a business, let's say it's a medium-sized business, that they are stepping into utilizing AI for their social media. Is the best place to start with just having it create images, or do you still want to layer in those natural images? Do you like taking a picture of their team or whatever the event was? Because maybe some companies don't want to waste time, effort, and money on their own organic images. If they just lean heavily on AI generated images, would you say that that would be a mistake to do that?
So you use AI generated images when it's infographics.
Okay.
Don't replace the human. The image that you created right there, right? That has a good call to action to it. There's a lot of text in there. That's a great informational graphic. People still want to connect with people. Humans still want to connect with humans. You still need to have real photos. You still need to have real shorts. You still need to have real videos of the team, of the company, of people having fun.
Yeah.
I don't see that going away. I see right now that there's it's faster to create an AI generated image. Yes. 100%. But if you get too far digital, you're going to alienate your perfect prospect and your customer base.
Because at the end of the day, people want to do business with people they know, like, and trust.
Very good. You've been hanging around here a little bit. Well, here we go, right? Like it was 2 Super Bowls back, and it was Kia or Honda or one of those companies, and they used it in a completely AI generated vehicle, and the internet took to the hate of the rims don't spin at the right speed. Everyone noticed it, and it wasn't oh, look at this company embracing AI. It was, do you think we're stupid? We know that's not a real vehicle. We hate the fact. Here we go. Why do people hate banks right now? The number one thing that people hate about banks is when you call the 1-800 number and you have Tina answer the phone. You know it's an AI. You know it's a bot, but it pretends too much to be a human. And for some reason inside of you, you go, ugh, it makes me feel dirty.
Yeah.
I feel insulted that you're trying to get one over on me. Right? There's the balance. If you have an AI answering your phone, like we do, we have an AI that answers the phone here, but it introduces itself as an AI that's answering the phone. And then how can this AI get you to the right department, right to the right human? And it's funny, when we took off that one part of, I'm the office AI, the sentiment went down. The moment we put that back into the script, the sentiment went back to positive again.
Because there was transparency and honesty.
That's it. And that matters. That matters to the consumer. That matters to your prospect. That matters to the people that are wanting to do business with you.
That's very wise.
So, hey, thank you, Sheila, for spending a little time. Hey, Hilario, we're going to have to figure out a new set so that way we can get her on camera next time. So we'll have that conversation, because I don't know if it'll be at this table, or maybe we pull that set and build that set out. So we'll have that conversation. So thank you guys for joining us for a little bit. We will not be live tomorrow. We will be live again on Monday. So thank you guys for joining us. Hope you have a great day. Love y'all and have a